another video. I want to be healthier than I am. I want to be strong. I want to be fit. I miss exercising. If you don't know, I used to post fitness videos on here like years ago, like 5-6 years ago. My channel was about fitness and that's it. I was a personal trainer. Like, I used to be a fit woman, a fit young woman. And I lost touch with that. I did, and I miss that so much, so much. I want to get back to her. I thought I was gonna get here much later than I did, but it's 6:36, so I wanted to get here at like 6:30 latest, but you know, give or take 6 minutes. I'm not too mad about it. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside and work out. I cannot believe that I'm here right now. I feel like all the odds are against me, but I'm here. The first day is always the hardest when starting to work out, and this day I felt particularly like all the odds were against me because it was cold, rainy, I didn't sleep that well, I was feeling overstimulated and irritated. And if you're not in the habit of exercising or waking up early, like who wants to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to go and exercise? Like, be real. But I know that if I want to see a difference, I need to do different things. I am not going to be doing the same thing that I always do and hoping that magically I get to where I want to be. So getting into this workout, this is my first official week of workouts where I'm doing actual dedicated workouts. I'm lifting weights. I'm moving my body in ways that I haven't been able to do beforehand. I am 6 months postpartum and I went through a C-section, so my body had a lot of recovering to do before I was able to get to this point. So I just want to make a note of that. Before you start exercising postpartum, make sure that you are cleared to exercise with your doctor. Also make sure that you know your own body, you know what you are capable of. Take it very easy. There is no need to rush in the beginning. So as I said in the beginning of this video, I used to personal train. I know about fitness, I know about exercises, I know how to build a routine, but I have gotten so weak. And I also had to relearn my body after my C-section and figure out what exercises I could do safely. And I also had to relearn my body in general after pregnancy. I have so many aches and pains that I never had before. My lower back has gotten so weak. I've also noticed my body changing in general. My butt kind of disappeared. I have this awful hunchback now, and obviously like my lower belly sticks out more than it used to. So with all of that in mind, the way that I'm structuring my workouts is working around exercises that I know are going to help me build my strength back up in those areas, in those body parts that I feel like have gotten so much weaker. So the first exercise you saw me do were some back extensions. I did some more back based and then some more glute based. That is going to help me build up the strength in my lower back. Also activate my glutes to prepare them for the exercises I plan to do. So here you see me doing hip thrusts. I literally thought that I would never be able to do hip thrusts again in my life, which is a little bit dramatic. But after my C-section, obviously, you know, I have a scar where the bar would usually go for the hip thrust. So of course that area is very sensitive, and I'm not just gonna go ahead and place a heavy barbell on top. So after months of recovery and very light exercise, I actually found that this machine in the gym has been so helpful for being able to do hip thrusts because I place the pad on my upper thigh instead of that scar area. And if you don't know, this is the ultimate glute building exercise, so I was very happy about this discovery and I feel so encouraged knowing that I'm able to still do hip thrust. So in losing my butt, I also feel like it's not just flat, but I also lost the shape. I have hip dips and it has become very boxy, so I'm going to combat that and try to build my muscle in the side of my glutes. So this abductor machine has been great for that. And with pregnancy, of course, comes some fat gain. So even though I am trying to build up my muscles again and get stronger, I'm also trying to lose fat and burn calories. Kettlebell swings are a great way to target your glutes, but also get your heart rate up in order to burn those extra calories. I also like to do combined exercises sometimes. So here I'm doing a squat into a Romanian deadlift. And because the kettlebell gives me great momentum, I'm also able to go a little bit faster than I normally would in these exercises, which also gets my heart rate up. Love using the kettlebell at the end of my workouts just to give me that extra push and finish my workout feeling like I really gave it my all. So this is where I am currently. I am going to be sharing my progress along the way so you can see as I see how my body changes throughout all of this. Some days are better than others when it comes to body image. I'm not upset about how I look, but I am upset about how I feel. I am excited for a physical change, but I feel like the biggest change will be mental. All right, that was a pretty successful workout. I didn't take too long. I did take longer than usual only because the workout style is different. Normally I try to have, I'm out of breath. I try to have my workouts around like an hour long max, obviously because I need to get back home. But this one took like an hour, 20 minutes. Weightlifting workouts take longer than like circuit workouts. Like a circuit workout, it's like boom, 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 done. Weightlifting is like set, break, set, break, set, break. And so I even tried to take shorter breaks, like not even like a full minute for a lot of the exercises. And I didn't even do that many exercises, but just the style of workout takes longer. But I do enjoy it. I'm probably not gonna be weightlifting every single time I work out, but I do enjoy it. It helps me build my muscles, it helps make me feel stronger. I miss that. I miss feeling strong. That's the main thing, is like I just want to be strong again and not feel so weak and achy in my body. I'm only 25 years old. I cannot be feeling how I'm feeling this young. This week of workouts is very realistic. I don't always have time to go to the gym. I'm not always going to have time to go to the gym, but I can make exercise work for me and take walks with my baby, go to a park, get active that way. It's, you know, spring, it's gonna be summer, it's beautiful outside anyway. Every time I go outside, I remember how good it is for me mentally, and I also love being able to take my baby outside so he can get some fresh air as well. Once I got to the park, I let my baby watch me exercise, and it's entertaining for him, and he's outside, so he has a lot to look at. This workout was very random. I just ended up doing a bunch of exercises that I want to get better at and build strength in, as well as some stretching. Because my body has gone through such an immense change, I find it so much more important. Like, it's always been important, but now it's extra important to make sure that I am warming up correctly, stretching out my muscles, stretching out my body to prevent any further aches and pains that could potentially come from exercise. When you're getting started with exercising, it can be overwhelming, it can be intimidating, but this is just a reminder that your workouts don't have to be so complicated. At the end of the day, the goal is just move your body. Sometimes doing workouts like this, where it's not exactly planned, it's kind of just go with the flow, really helps take the pressure off and will allow you to stick to working out long term and create a sustainable way of adding it into your life. Wow, I look like a hot mess. I just got back from the little walk slash jog. I actually did jog a little bit. It wasn't anything like paced. I didn't time myself anything. It's just when I felt like I could go a little bit faster, I did, and I started jogging, but my knees are bad, so I can't do too much. Overall, it was nice. It was relaxing. I listened to music the whole time. Bebe was happy. He wasn't complaining. He is sleepy, so now we're gonna try to put him to sleep. And I feel good. I got my heart rate up. I went outside. I got some fresh air. Bebe got some fresh air, so I'm feeling good about it. And I'm hungry now. I'm gonna eat. I think next video, I'm gonna do like a meal prep, like healthy foods for getting fit as a mom, you know, time efficient, healthy, all that good stuff. All right. I'm on my way to the gym. I am later than I wanted to be today. I slept like an extra 15 minutes and that set me back a lot, especially because I have to pump in the morning. Pumping is one of those things in the morning that, like, my wearable pumps, the motor gave out and I have to get new ones, and I had gotten new ones. They leaked everywhere, and so now I'm like, I don't want to buy another one until I know that it's good, but like, I just need to buy another one. Anyways, yeah, having to sit down to pump. I need to wake up an extra 20 minutes earlier. Like before, when I had the wearable pumps, I could pump on the way to the gym. So I definitely need that again. It's such a time saver. We're doing it. It's 6:40. It's later than I wanted. I'm not there yet, but it's okay. We're doing it. I'm on my way. That is what is important. I'm on my way. New life hack: get in the sauna to warm up instead of actually exercising. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I am gonna exercise. It's a little chilly outside, so I'm using this to warm me up first. And again, like I said, I need to work on my knees, so yeah. The sun is so like, you sit in here like, okay, now what? We've been enjoying using the foam roller again. As I said before, I have developed this hunchback and my posture has gotten so bad. So using the foam roller, laying on it, has helped me get some tension out of my back and allows me to open up my shoulders. I also always have so much tension in my calves, so foam rolling my calves is my absolute favorite. I love foam rolling. If you haven't done it before, it's an excellent release of muscle tension. It might hurt a little bit, but at least for me, it's kind of like the good kind of pain that you would get in a massage. This is something that I will be incorporating into a lot of my workouts, especially now that I am lifting weights again. It's going to help with my sore muscles. It's going to help me stay mobile as well as aid in my recovery. I am making it a point to strengthen my back again, especially because I am a breastfeeding / pumping mom. And you know, those things have gotten pretty heavy, and that is part of the reason that I have developed this hunchback. My baby is also a big boy. He is 20 pounds. He's very heavy, especially when you carry him after a while. And I always feel it in my lower back. I tend to have bad posture when I am carrying him, so just strengthening my back muscles overall will help me have better posture naturally. Something that I noticed, especially during my back workouts, is that I've lost a lot of mind to muscle connection because of the fact that I've lost so much strength. So warming up with some lat isolation, as I'm doing right here, will help me remember what muscle I'm working to activate it and use it during this exercise. Beginning my fitness journey again postpartum has taught me a lot about myself. I originally started my fitness journey when I was 15 years old, and I gained a lot of experience and years had gone by. So I was very used to knowing what I was doing, feeling strong. I forgot what it was like to be a beginner and feel like what a beginner feels like when they begin exercising. It's really hard and very humbling feeling so weak when exercising. I've gone through a lot of imposter syndrome getting back into fitness. Some of my first postpartum workouts were really emotional for me because I felt so out of touch with my own body for so long. Exercising is something that you really just do for yourself. And when you go through that phase in motherhood where you are on the back burner and all that is important to you is your baby, giving yourself the time of day to exercise feels like giving back to yourself. It's so personal, especially right after pregnancy where you felt like your body wasn't even yours anymore. You look so different when you see yourself in the mirror. It's been taking a lot of determination and willpower to jump through these mental obstacles I keep facing, but I know that I need to go through this in order to get to the place that I want to be. Dude, I just got back to the car and I realized how bad I parked. That is embarrassing. I hate parking bad. Like, I like to do a good job when I park, and I realize it, but I parked so crooked. Anyways, I feel really good after this workout. It was very it wasn't crazy intense, which I needed on a day like today. I'm happy I went, happy I woke up when I did, happy I didn't sleep in. Time to go back home and be with my baby and my husband. So this day I decided to do a home workout, mostly because I didn't have the ability to go to the gym. I figured I would do this in the backyard and just set up a little area for my baby to be. He loves being outside as well as watching me move around. I tend to dance a lot in front of him and he finds it funny, so I'm able to get my workout done with less interruptions this way. The way my brain works is very much gym is for workout and home is for chill. So getting myself up to do a home workout takes a lot of discipline for me. One big way that I get myself up to actually start start is by telling myself that the workout doesn't have to be long. So when I'm at home, I tend to do circuit workouts. This is where I complete a group of exercises back to back with a certain amount of reps for each exercise, and then once I complete the whole group, I take my break and then I begin again, repeat for however many times I want to do the circuit. I decided to do full body for this workout. There are circuits that I can just focus on lower body or upper body. Working multiple muscle groups really helps get my heart rate up, which helps me burn calories, which will help me burn fat. I find it really helpful having a pair of dumbbells at home. If you're just starting, it's definitely not necessary, but it is very helpful as you get stronger and need a little bit more resistance to feel a challenge. A lot of the time, I don't even want to think about what I'm going to do for my workout at home, so I will just go on YouTube and put on a workout video and just follow that. I don't know why I decided to do this particular exercise. To be honest, I had never really done it before, so it felt weird. Next time I would do like a kettlebell swing. It did get my heart rate up, which was great, and overall it was a really good workout. It was cut a little bit short because it actually started raining. I was able to be really active and have outside time with my baby for a little over 30 minutes, which felt very successful. That was an abrupt ending. It just started raining out of nowhere, so obviously like my first instinct was baby and camera. Last time my camera got wet, it did not work and I had to get another one. Cameras are not cheap. So I was so unmotivated to do that workout. I did not want to do it. Actually, let me update you. It's been 2 days since the last workout in the gym that I did. The first day I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a rest day. I'm feeling very tired, which I gave to myself, no problem. And the next day, I was also just like not feeling it. I had to remind myself today, even though I wasn't feeling it, that just because I'm not feeling it doesn't mean I can't do it. Just because I'm not in the mood doesn't mean I can't get myself up and go do a workout. I got myself up and I told myself, you are never gonna regret a workout. You are gonna regret not doing it when you could have. When I'm feeling motivated, I feel unstoppable. I feel like I can do anything I want to ever. When I'm feeling unmotivated, I feel like I cannot do a single thing. Motivation is not going to get me anywhere because it's so fleeting. It doesn't last. Discipline and staying consistent is what's going to get me to my goal. I just have to remind myself, what do I want? For me, it is to feel fit and strong and confident in my body. I'm not crazy insecure, but I do feel different and I feel weaker. Like I said before, my goal is to be strong again. Working out and building up my muscle and my strength is going to get me to that point. Also, let me just note, there's a lot of like, oh, but love your body, love your body, love your body, which is so true. But it's also so unrealistic. There's so many moments that we don't feel like we love our body. There's so many moments that we look in the mirror and we nitpick ourselves. That's just the reality of things. We're not always going to be 100% confident and loving our body. Does that mean that you hate yourself? No. I hope nobody hates themselves, but I do understand what it's like to feel uncomfortable in your skin. Don't feel like you need to be so happy with your body every single step of the way. Yes, we did an amazing thing. We gave birth. We created our womb, carried our child. I'm trying to put this in the best way possible. You're not just a child bearer. You are a woman. You are a strong figure. You are your own person outside of making babies. And you don't always want to look like you just made a baby. But the thing about us is that we are able to transform our bodies however we like. We just have to stick to a routine that gets us to the body that we would like to be at. I had 2 days of rest and I'm back on it. That is scary to say out loud because what if tomorrow I don't feel like it and then I don't do it? But I'm telling myself, no, even if you don't feel like it, depending on the circumstances, because I know things are unpredictable when you're a mom, but I will try my hardest and it will be my intention to exercise, even if it's for 20 minutes. I read something or I saw something on Instagram, somebody said it is better to do a 50% energy workout than no workout at all. I don't always have to give it 100%. Goodbye, Sam. Hi. All right, that was it for today's workout. I'm really happy I did it. husband has helped me enter my spontaneous era. So for this day, we went to the park and we normally play tennis, but we saw that the water park was finally open. We randomly decided to go get in the water. It was freezing cold. It felt like an ice plunge. So we didn't last too long, but I'm happy that we were able to just have a little bit of fun in that way. Then we did play tennis. We figured we would just dry off by playing tennis. This has become a great way for us to get out of the house, have some fresh air, exercise. It's great cardio. We always end up pretty sweaty, and it's also great quality time as a family. It gives Faku and I something to do together, and we do bring our baby. Of course, we check on him a lot, but he's pretty content just watching us. I'm at the gym. It's dark outside. Guess what time it is? It is not 6 o'clock in the morning. It is 9:42 p.m. And you know what? I was thinking the best time to go to the gym is the best time that works for you, because that's the time that you're gonna stick to. What's working for me right now is getting in a workout, just being active in general whenever I can. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that. This workout is pretty similar to the day one workout in this video, but during this workout, I wanted to talk about what I learned this week. I've noticed a lot of negative thinking patterns during my postpartum experience, so that has been playing a role in a lot of my day-to-day life. It's really hard for me to get myself up to go and exercise when I just feel like I want to sit down and be a ball of negative energy, but nobody really wants that, right? It's just hard to get out of your own head sometimes. It takes a lot of restructuring your thought patterns to get yourself out of that mindset and do something productive. You may or may not have heard the phrase, do it sad, do it angry, do it heartbroken, do it miserable, do it excited, do it energized, do it happy, do it tired, do it confident, do it discouraged, do it anyway. One thing I noticed in working out when I wasn't feeling my best initially is that I always feel so much better afterwards. The more experience I have doing things from a place of discipline rather than motivation will just teach me that I actually am able to do that. If you do something enough times, it will eventually become normal. Eventually going to the gym or exercising in general when I'm not feeling my best won't feel like I'm climbing Mount Everest. Eventually it'll feel like, oh, I'm not feeling my best. I know that working out will help me feel better. Let me do that. It encourages healthy habits, healthy coping mechanisms, an amazing way to release that negative energy. It's also been helping me feel so regular again. Like I feel like my own person again. Going to the gym by myself especially is so big for me. I spend all day with my baby every day, which is the best thing in the world, and I love and I'm so grateful for, but it also means that I'm always catering to somebody else, and I also don't have a lot of adult conversations. So even the smallest interaction I can have with somebody at the gym really does make my day. And that is it for this week of workouts. I really hope you enjoyed this video.